What I have here is James Gunn is announcing things for the future of the DC. Well, once DCU, now DCU. And yeah, I'm interested, so let's see.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn. I'm the co-CEO of DC Studios. So as many of you know, DC has been disconnected in film and television for a long time.
Okay, good start. Good start. He's like, yeah, it was a mess. We all know. We all know it was a mess. I'm glad he's addressing this. So
And it's one of, our jobs, mine and Peter's, is to come in and make sure the DCU is connected in film, television, gaming, and animation.
okay, good. I mean, I guess he's talking more about like the genres: film, gaming, television, animation. Um, I was talking more about just making a consistent universe, a properly set universe, an MCU universe minus Phase 4. But let's see where he goes with this.
The characters are consistent, played by the same actors, and
Yep.
it works within one story.
Well, what are you talking about? You literally fired Henry Cavill. R.I.P. Henry Cavill's Superman. He was amazing.
And if something is outside of that, like Matt Reeves' Batman or Todd Phillips' Joker or Teen Titans Go, that it is clearly labeled.
He just mentioned Teen Titans Go. For those of you who don't know, which I guess is none of you because I never really talked about it on the channel before, Teen Titans Go is a guilty pleasure for me. Like, I can watch it and be entertained.
As DC Elseworlds, outside of the mainstream DCU continuity. Now, Peter and I have gotten pretty lucky in terms of the 4 projects that are coming out over the next year. First, we have Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Shazam has always been off kind of in his own part of the DCU, so he connects very well. That moves directly into The Flash, a fantastic movie that I really love.
Buddy. You fire Henry Cavill. You keep Ezra Miller. Flash is a movie you really love. Those 3 sentences have me kind of worried. Very worried.
That resets the entire DC universe. And then to move into Blue Beetle, a fantastic film about a kid.
The only thing I know about Blue Beetle actually really is like for the Imaginext toys. I remember the Blue Beetle Imaginext toys. Bro, if you remember the Imaginext toys, oh man, type in the comments. Goated time.
Who's a marvelous part of the DCU, and then into Aquaman 2, which leads directly into our next few projects, which I'm going to tell you about now. So, Peter and I, along with a group of very talented writers, have started to map out an 8 to 10 year plan of what DC Studios will be in film, television, and gaming. This first chapter is called Gods and Monsters. Now, this, what I'm about to tell you, is a part of the first chapter. It's not the entire first chapter. The first project is Creature Commandos.
Okay.
Creature Commandos
no
is
idea
an
what these
animated
are.
series. I've written all the episodes. Something we're going to do that's a little bit
Okay.
different at DC is we're going to have characters move into animation, out of animation, usually having the same actor play their voice as who plays.
So it's like Star Wars and into What If Marvel, or like once we got What If Marvel. So yeah, sounds cool.
Them in live action. The next project up is Waller. This is a story of Amanda Waller, played by Viola Davis.
Isn't she from the Suicide Squad? I don't know. It feels weird that you're getting her own solo project, but whatever.
Viola Davis is going to team up with members of Team Peacemaker, and this is a story that's been created by Crystal Henry, who did Watchmen, and Jeremy Carver, who created the Doom Patrol. It is a fantastic story that's out of this world, and I can't wait for people to see it. Okay, next up is the big one, the true beginning of the DCU. This is called Superman Legacy.
I like it. Is it Man of Steel 2? I guess technically just without Henry Cavill, but Superman Legacy sounds cool. Let's see.
Being written by me. I'm in the middle of it.
Okay.
I'm having a great time doing it. And Superman will be released into theaters July 11th, 2025. Okay, the next thing.
2025. Hard to believe it's only 2 years from now. Wow. Okay.
Is a big premiere HBO television series called Lanterns. This is a story of a couple of
Yes! Yes. Finally, the Green Lantern joining the DC Cinematic Universe. At least that's what I call it. I cannot wait. Bro. Finally, we get Green Lantern. Where my boy Ben? He's finally coming.
Green Lanterns, Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, and we have a few other lanterns peppered in there, but this is really a terrestrial-based TV show, which is almost like True Detective with a couple of Green Lanterns who are space cops watching over Precinct Earth. In it, they discover a terrifying mystery that ties into our larger story of the DCU. Next is a big movie called The Authority. The Authority is a...
No idea what that is.
Passion project of mine. It's based on the marvelous Wildstorm characters we are now bringing into the DCU and will interact with all of our primary DCU characters. The Authority are a group of superheroes who think the world is broken and they want to fix it by any means necessary. I think it's a very different look at superheroes. We're doing a television series called Paradise Lost. Paradise Lost is a story of paradise.
Wait, hold on.
Island, usually known as Themyscira, which is the birthplace of Wonder Woman. It's almost like Game of Thrones with Westeros, but with all of the inhabitants.
Give us the lore of Cosmic Clash. Please do it.
Of Paradise Island. The introduction of the DCU's Batman is the brave and the bold. The brave and the bold.
Yes. So this is not continuing the DCEU, I guess. I guess the DCU is done. This is the DCU, and we're reintroducing Batman. So I don't know, like, are they gonna get Ben Affleck? Are they still gonna have like Ben Affleck? I don't know, but whoever they do get, I hope they get something good. I might do say fan casting at the end of the video.
Is the story of Batman and his actual son, Damian Wayne. This is based on Grant Morrison's great comic book run.
Okay,
Damian Wayne is my favorite Robin. He's a little assassin who Batman tries to get in line, and so this is the story of the two of them and the beginning of sort of the Bat family in the DCU. Next up is
Lego Batman Family Matters. I thought that was only like a thing in there, and then like a little while ago I learned, like, no, like it's like comic origins, pretty much everything, even in the direct-to-DVD Lego stuff. Comic origins.
TV series called Booster Gold. Booster Gold is one of comics' really popular cult heroes. He is a fascinating guy. He's a loser from the future who uses future technology to come back to present day and become a superhero so that people will love him. It is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome on an HBO Max series. One of my favorite comic book series from last year was Tom King's run on Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. And so we're going to turn that into a big science fiction epic film. Now, Superman is a guy who was sent to Earth and raised by loving parents, whereas Supergirl in this story, she is a character who was raised on a chunk of Krypton. She watched everybody around her perish in some terrible way, so she's a much more jaded character. And that brings me to Swamp Thing.
That kind of concerns me. You like much more jaded character. I don't know if they're just gonna try to go down this route, making, you know, new characters more interesting than old characters. Like, oh, look at our great new characters. I don't think so, because I guess these are all new Batman, all new Superman. We're finally getting Robin, so that makes me happy. But, yeah.
Last thing we're going to talk about, a very dark horror story in the origins of the monster who is Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing?
And although it's totally outside of the rest of the DCU, it will still feed into the rest of the stories.
Why Swamp Thing?
Anyway, those are the stories that I can tell you about right now. I've loved the DC characters since I was a child. They're incredibly important to me. I knew that this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something very different. One of the things that's very important for me in all of these movies and TV series is that the director's vision and the vision of the writers and all of the creators is unique and something special. Storytelling is always king. That's all that matters to us. And I want to be true to those stories. I want to be true to you guys and really give you something different than you've ever seen before. Anyway,
This guy
thank
just seems
you,
like such a genuine
everybody.
guy.
I appreciate you watching. I hope this was exciting for you because it's really exciting for me. And I can't wait to start to dive into these stories with you guys on this grand adventure. Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, he won me over. Like, I'm really excited for this. I can not wait to see all this stuff. Man, we got oh man, so many stuff I can't even remember. Batman and Robin, Superman, Supergirl, Swamp Thing. Come on, dude, Swamp Thing. Maybe going a little bit farther, but yeah. Cannot wait for all of this to come, and let me know what you guys think down below. We'll see you in the next video. See you later.